Hello guys, and today we're going to do this Tial wastegates. These are 44 MV something or other they're called. But these are actually fake ones. So I got these off of a guy on eBay. Says he uses them on his race cars at home. So yeah, we'll have a look at them and see what kind of good quality they are, or if they're bad quality. So let's have a wee look. Right, so I've got two of these because I'm running a twin wastegate. So first of all, have a look at the brackets and stuff. So like these actual brackets here, they do have play and stuff in there, but it's not too bad. And then this is the sealing ring for the valve on the bottom. You can see it like that. It's just the piston, the valve seals on there. So it's quite a nice, it's not too slack, it's still got movement, but it's not that bad. And then on the actual valve itself, you know, you can't see daylight through it, so that's quite good. It's just the actual bracket itself, it's not that great, and like I'll probably replace these bolts to high 10 style ones because I just don't know if I would trust these. Apart from that, like the clamps are okay. I've already took this one apart and I've polished up the shaft and put some high temperature grease on it, because that's the thing that actually fails on them, is this gets stuck. But to be honest, it was actually, when I took it out, it was quite nice. The other problems I've seen is also it hasn't seated, this part here hasn't seated properly on here, and it means that the valve doesn't seat properly on the ring in here. So this one's fine, it's seating good. I've took it apart, put Loctite on these. The major problem I found with these, I think it's just manufacture of some of them, is there was some big chunks left on here and here, and it might be the same as this one. I haven't opened this one up yet, but it actually damaged the rubber on here that actually seals. Yeah, here it was damaged, here and here. So I got two new ones, and he sent them out first class. I don't know if I'll go for genuine ones of these later on. I'll probably get two genuine ones to go into these, and then have these two spare. So yeah, that's the main thing I've found. So I'm gonna take this apart again, and then I'm just gonna sand in here and just use this little thing on a drill, just sand the walls, and then I've got another one just to sand on the bottom here, so just get the roughness away. So yeah, let's take them apart. But yeah, they're water cooled as well, so you can water cool them, and you also get 3 sets of springs with it. That's the current spring that came out of it. I don't know what sizes they are, to be honest, so, but they're not hard to get apart, you know. So let's take this one apart and let's have a wee look. Yeah, so this is what I was doing before, and I would get my Allen key. I've never had a turbo. I've had a turbo diesels and stuff before, but I've never had petrol ones with external wastegates. So this is all new to me, as well as a lot of you guys probably watching. But these are retail, like I think these ones retail about £350 somewhere in that region for one. So you know, I think these on eBay were like 90 or something. So you know, if they work okay, you know, fair enough. If these don't seal very well, then you just get new ones from Tial and just put them in. So that's what I kind of thought I'm doing. So yeah, I guess you just have to subscribe and keep watching and see how I got on with these, because I don't really know. Okay, let's put these bolts in here. Oh, this one's machined different. So you see in there, it's machined different, and also there you can see there's a chunk actually falling off in there. So we'll need to sand these as well, just get rid of that. It's quite sharp. But yeah, this one, I don't know what's happened to it. Oh no, it does have maybe it's smooth, like it's smooth in here, just up here, you know, especially where they've been, it must be where they run the tap, it just pushes out the shit. But that's really sharp, so need to get rid of that as well. And this is the normal thing to find is swarf, like that. You can find swarf in them. So yeah, this one's not as yeah, look, they've been sanding this inside here. So yeah, this one's okay. Right, let's take this off and I'll show you. So they must have forgot to do on this one, because this is what happens with like Chinese stuff is, you know, it's cheaper because they don't actually spend the time finishing it off, you know what I mean? So and like these are not on tight at all, you know, you hardly have to loosen them. So I want all this to be a bit tighter and Loctited in. There's more swarf in there, so we need to get rid of all that. Yeah, you can see the swarf, look at that. All the swarf there. So that's not very good, but they've actually sanded this so it doesn't damage. See where it's been sanded, just in here and on there and there, compared to this one. There's been no sanding at all, so it's quite sharp. So yeah, but it is also level in here, and this valve, it's got a bit of play side to side, but not much. What about this one? This one's got the same, but this one's been polished, so this one moves really nice, like really nice compared to this one. Like it needs some love. So you can also see like the damage to the shaft, so it all needs to be polished out, make it nice. But apart from that, it's just, you just need to spend a bit of time with them and stuff, make sure everything's good. But yeah, we'll take these off as well and Loctite these bad boys in. Maybe they're already Loctite, it feels like it. Yeah, there is. It's been Loctite on this one. Okay, that's me just sanded the sides and stuff here, just with, you know, just a little bit of sandpaper on there. Sanded these off, and then I'll bolt it back onto here with these two facing forward, like so. I've got the heat shield underneath as well. Do that. I've also sanded up in here as well, just where they've been going through with their making a thread as well, so sanded that as well. So yeah, we'll just have to polish my shaft.
Kind of Tial, if they saw that, they'd be like, what the fuck is this? But it's an hour of your time to make it as good. It's not a big deal.
This is it. Alright, so I've got 1200 grit sandpaper, give it some WD-40, and then right, I'm going to use this Kent ceramic 1200. It goes to 1200 degrees, as it says, or minus 40, so give it a wee spray. Get some good stuff on the shaft again. Right, so that's that back together now. These are tight, should be Loctited in, yes. So we just need our diaphragm on now. Yeah, it's moving nice now, much better than it was before. You can see the grease inside as well. You know, 1200 degrees, so see how long it lasts. I'm thinking that like maybe every 2-3 events I'll probably take this all apart and just redo everything again, just to make sure it's all good. We'll go with the new one of these onto here. I guess when the lid comes down, it'll push it into place, hopefully. Yeah, so we'll go back in with this big spring, I think. I think that's right then. Alright, so then you got the ring here, seat the valve in there, nice and flush. This one is for this side. Let's go on to here. That's what I said, the only rubbish thing is the actual clamps are a bit gay. Just a bit floppy. So yeah, we'll use this, put it onto there, firing, so it's nice and seated in there. That's everything tight on here. You can see there's no air gaps. So that's a good sign. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos, you know, it's not seating properly, so you just have a boost leak all the time. Then put that on there. And then that goes like that. And that over there. Voila. It's a really long bolt, this one. Maybe shorten that. There you go. That's it. Been rebuilt. Put all the blanks in. The ports that I left open. I've got this if I want to do water cooling to it into here, but I don't really want to do that. I'm just going to try and keep this away from the manifold and turbo as much as I can. So yeah, I'll finish off this one, but yeah, thanks for watching and consider subscribing if you want to see how these are going to work later on.